Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. In the recent Sudoku Mahabharat round, called Math and Irregular, there were a few weird-looking Sudoku puzzles by Indian author James Peter, and there was this 6x6 Parquet Sudoku. So what's happening in here? This is really weird. Well, this is almost standard Sudoku in the sense that you need to place some digits in the cells, but some cells just span several columns, and you must have every digit in the column. So let's say this column will have a digit here, there's another digit here, another here, a fourth one here, a fifth one here, which is 6, and a sixth digit here. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits, and that's it. And this digit is the same in those 3 cells. This is common to these 2 rows and these 2 columns. So how do you solve that? Well, first let's have a look at ones. So ones, we have a 1 here. So 1 is already in those 2 rows, so 1 can't be in any of those cells because all of those cells see this one. So the only place you can have a 1 in this box is in this cell. So you can't have a 1 here because this cell also contains this position which sees this one. Now, you see that there must be a 1. We have a 1 here and a 1 there. So the 1 in this box must be somewhere here or there. But if I try to place the 1 in here, then I can't have a 1 anywhere in the last column. So I can't use Ctrl+Z. So I have to place the 1 here, which is also a 1 in here and a 1 in there. So this one spans the 2 columns in here. And this one spans the 2 rows in here. So we can't have a 1 in any of those places. This one here and there sees all those cells. So the only place for a 1 is here. And we have all 1s in the grid. Then let's have a look at 2. 2 can't be in here. It can't be in here. It could be here. It can't be here. It could be here. So, I can't seem to use Snyder pencil mark, but I think I won't need them. 5 here can't be here. Can't be here. So it has to be here. And those here must be 3 and 6. So let's say 3 and 6 in here and there. And we'll see how we eliminate any of them. This 3 can't be here. In this box, 3 can only be here. And that's a 5. This row still needs a 4 and a 6. But this cell can't contain a 6 because it sees this. So this cell contains a 4, and that's a 6. And here we need a 2 and a 5, but because of this 5, that's the 2, and that's the 5, which is in all 4 places in here. This column already has a 5, a 1, a 2, and a 4, so it still needs a 3 and a 6. What have I done? A 3 and a 6 here. This column here still needs a 5, and 5 can only be in this cell. We need a 4 somewhere here, but because of this 4, 4 can't be here, can't be here, it has to be here. And there must be a 2 somewhere. And we see that this 3 can't be here, can't be here, so that's the 3. And here that's the 6, and that's the 3. And we have a 2 and a 6 in those places. Let's move on. 5 can't be here, can't be here, can't be here. And because of this 5, it's not here either, so it's here. And this has to be 2 or 6 on this row, but it can't be a 6, so that's a 2. And this one here is a 6. And this one here is a 2. This column still needs a 3 and a 4, and that's true for this column as well. And I don't see any way to disambiguate that for the time being. This columns, what do we need? Oh, this row still needs a 2, so that's a 2. Here we need 2, 3, 4, and 6, so there must be a 6 somewhere. But this 6 is also here, and it sees this cell, so this can't be a 6. 6 has to be here. This can't be a 3 because of this, so this is a 4, and that one is a 3, and that one is a 4. This 6 is not here, it must be here, and that's a 3, and that finishes the solve of this grid. So in a moment, we'll move on to 9 by 9. So this is the 9 by 9 Parquet Sudoku, and the principle is the same. You have, well, that's a 4 by 4 region, but with cells spanning several rows or columns. And we must fill this so that each of the 10 rows and the 10 columns contains every digit exactly once. And something I'm seeing is that this 9 and this 9, say that 9 must be here or there, but that doesn't seem to be very useful. Let's focus on the places where a lot is already filled. 6, because of this digit, and this digit, 6 can't be here, and can't be here, so that is a 6. What am I doing? That's a 6. Ooh, sorry about that. That's all right. So those 3 cells must contain a 3, a 5, and an 8. This can't be a 3 because of this, so this is 5 or 8. 7 and 7, so we can't have a 7 in here, or in here. Because of this 7, we can't have a 7 here. So we must have a 7 here or there. Not sure that's the right place to look. These ones are more interesting because of this. We can't have a 1 in here, or in here. This one prevents 1 from being here, so we get a 1 in this cell. And because of this one and this one, we can't have 1 anywhere in here, and we must place it in here. So where else can we look? Many digits are in here already. We still need 5, 6, 8, and 9. So this can't be 5 or 6, so this is 8 or 9. This can't be 9 or 8, so it has to be 5 or 6. And we still have a lot of candidates in here. So that's not interesting. There's a 4 here and a 4 there. So in this box, only this cell can have a 4. All the others see either this or that. This cell sees this one, for example. This row still needs a 1. It's not here. Could be here, could be here. Yes, it could. 9 and 9. So because of that, 9 is not here, it's not here. Because of that, it's not here, it's not here. And it's not here. So 9 has to be somewhere in one of those. That's not so interesting. This one here prevents 1 from being here and there. This one here prevents 1 from being here. So we have a 1 here or there. Really? That doesn't seem to work because this one prevents one from being in any of those. This one from any of those. So one should be in here. So we must have a one here or there. So because of that, one has to be here in this box. All right. I had overlooked this cell. And one still has to appear in both columns here, so one must be here. So there's a one here or there and a one here or there. Next place, this one sees this and that. It's 9, sorry, so 9 must be here or there. So there's no 9 here, here. That's not the right place to look, I think. We still need to play, because of this 4 and this 4, 4 in this box will be, well, because of this 4, it won't be here, so it must be here or there. But if I put 4 in here, I don't have a 4 in this row, and I will never have. So 4 is here. So 4 here, 4 here. The remaining 4 is on this column only, so it's here. 4 in here and here, where I need a 4 in both rows here, so it must be here. And I think I've got all 4s in the grid, and that's correct. 2 is not here, not here. 8 is not in here. Could be any of those places. This 6 is not here, not here, not here. Could be here, could be here. Not so interesting. I must be overlooking something interesting. 9 is not here. So on this row, this can only be 3 or 8. And on this column, here I've got a 2, 1, 6, 9, 4. So I still need a 7 somewhere. So there must be a 7 here or there. 3, 8, 5, and 7. That's not interesting. Perhaps this column. On this column, I already have 7, 6, 9, 4, 1. I still need 2, 3, 8, and 5. That's not so easy. Oh, but I've been missing this. The 9 and the 9. So in this box, 9 can only be on the 4th row. So 9 must be here. And this now combined with this, I can still have 9 here or here. So, what else? The 3, that's it. 2. There's something with 2s. 2s can't be here. And because of this 2, they can't be here. So 2 must be in one of those. So 2 can't be here. It can't be here because of this 2. It can't be here. So it must be here. And this row has a lot going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. It still needs 5, 6, 7, and 8. But 6 and 7 are not here. And this is not 5. So this is 8. And this here is 5. And we need 6 and 7. What am I doing? Which rows am I talking about? Is this row? If this is this row, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So this is correct. This must be 4, 5, or 8. That's correct. And it can't be 5. This is so confusing. So this row now needs a 6 and a 7, but there's a 6 here already. And 7 is the only value for this on this row. That's difficult, I must say. And here and there I need a 3 and an 8. In here I need a 3, a 5, and a 9. So this is 3 or 5. This is 3 or 9. And here we have 3 values. But then let's have a look at this row. We already have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 7, and 8. So we need a 6 and a 9 in here and in here. But this 6 prevents this from being a 6. So this is a 9. And this here is a 6. And this 9 prevents this from being a 9. So that's an 8. And this 8 makes this a 3. And this row still needs a 9. So we get a 9 in here. And because of this 9, this can't be a 9 anymore, so that one is a 9. So this is 3 or 5. And this row here still needs 3, 5, and 8. This can't be a 3, so this is 5 or 8. There must be a 2, a 5, and an 8 in here. This can't be an 8, so this is 2 or 5. And let's have a look at this column, which still needs a 9, but because of this 9 it can't be here, so it's here. This is also 5 or 6 to complete the box. This row still needs a 5 and an 8. So 5 and an 8. And now we get a 5-8 pair in this column, so this can't be a 5. So that's a 6. This here is a 5. This 5 prevents this from being a 5. That's a 2. And this 5 can't be here, so this here is a 5. And that is 8. This 5 prevents this from being a 5. So this cell here has an 8, and this here is a 5. 8 here makes this a 3. That's an 8. That's a 3. That's a 5. We're getting there, slowly but surely. This 2 is not in here, it's here. Here we need a 6 and a 7, but there's a 6 here already. This row still needs a 3 and a 5. This can't be a 3 because of this. So 3 is here, and 5 is here. What else? This 9 must be somewhere on this column. It's not here, it's not here, it's here. This column still needs 5, 7, and 8. That's not a 5, that's not a 5 because of this, so 5 is here. 5 is 8. So those here are 7 and 8 in some order. I still need a 5 somewhere, but because of this it's not here. Because of this actually it's not in here, it's here. 7 is not here. Where should I look next? This column still needs a 3. Because of this it's not here, because of this it's not here, so it's here. It still needs a 6, it's not here, so it's here. It still needs a 7 that is here. There's a 7 here and a 7 here. I still need a 7 that spans those two rows. So this here is a 7, and that's 8. Because of this 7, this can't be a 7. It has to be a 2. And 7 is in here. And that's, with this column, I still need a 2, and that's 8. This row still needs 1 and 3, I guess. So that's a 1, that's a 3. Because of this. Here I need a 2 and an 8, but there's an 8 here which prevents this from being an 8. This 2 does not appear here, this 2 does not appear here, so it's here. And this can only be a 7. That can't be a 6, so 6 is here, and that, oops, sorry about that. 6 is in this box, and 1 is here, and I think that's it. I filled in all the cells, and this looks very much like a valid solution. So the interface is a bit difficult to use, more difficult than the standard Sudoku interface, but the puzzle was very nice, and James is really an expert at those irregular stuff. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on SudoKanard.